They're getting rich off this Islamophobia.
Make a donation, and make a donation, and make a donation.
Financial donations, and you're thinking about where you'd like to donate, I don't think you'll find a better place.
They're getting rich off this Islamophobia.
Make a donation, and make a donation, and make a donation. If you'd like to make a one-time contribution to our work, now would be the perfect time. Make a donation, I'll link there. It only takes a minute or so to make a donation, and you can use a credit card.
They're getting rich off this Islamophobia.
I always get where are you getting that? Where are you getting that from?
Make a donation, and make a donation, and make a donation. PayPal link there. It only takes a minute or so to make a donation, and you can use a credit card.
Don't believe in David Wood, he's a liar.
That's right, he needs to shut up.
Don't believe in David Wood, he's a liar.
That's right, he needs to shut up. And David Wood
has absolutely no clue.
And David Wood
has absolutely no clue.
And David Wood is absolute ridiculous nonsense.
They bring it to Allah, and they bring it to Muhammad, and so Allah the Exalted sent down the Quranic verse, and all married women are forbidden unto you, except those captives whom your right hands possess. That is to say, they are lawful for them when they complete their waiting period. So once it's seen that the woman is not pregnant, then it's okay to have sex with her, even though she's married, even though her husband's still alive, even though her husband's right there. That's something that bothers me.
When I was wrestling between Islam and Christianity, that to me was the biggest thing, was how in the world can the Quran allow for the raping, it's a rape, of captive women when their husbands are right there. It's a rape. It's a rape. It's a rape.
And
Deuteronomy 21 verses 10 to 14. When you go out to war against your enemies, and Yahweh your God gives them into your hand, and you take them captive, and you see among them captives a beautiful woman, and you desire to take her to be your wife, and you bring her home to your house, she shall shave her head and pare her nails, signs of mourning, mourning the loss of her loved one.
That's something that bothers me.
Mourning the loss of her loved ones. She shall take off the clothes in which she was captured, and she'll remain in your house and lament her father and her mother a full month. After that, you may go into her and be her husband. After that, you may go into her and be her husband.
Then it's okay to have sex with her, even though she's married, even though her husband's still alive, even though her husband's right there. That's something that bothers me.
That according to Christianity, Jesus is the God of the Old Testament. That's an established belief. In Numbers chapter 31, Jesus tells Moses to execute all Midianite men, boys, married and divorced women, and only the young girls who have not known a man to keep alive for yourselves. Now, how did they know if a girl was a virgin or not? By raping them. This is the answer. It then states that 32,000 young girls had been discovered.
That's something that bothers me.
Discovered as not knowing men, right? And were taken and placed into the custody of the men of Israel. The exegesis of Numbers chapter 31 in the Talmud, Tanaim Midrash Sifri 157, states that girls as young as 3 years and 1 day were forcefully consummated into marriage.
When I was wrestling between Islam and Christianity, that to me was the biggest thing.
3-year-old girls were raped by order of Jesus Christ. This is Christian belief, and there's no way out of it for you. There's no way out of it. You believe Jesus is God? Yes. You believe the Old Testament is the inerrant Word of God? Yes. So you are stuck in this quagmire. Unless you're a Marcionite. I doubt any Christian here is a Marcionite. You believe that the God of the Old Testament was an inferior God. No, you believe that was Jesus. What's your solution? Change your theology. Because God sent His final messenger, His holy apostle, Mohammed al-Mustafa, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to lift you out of this quagmire.
I like that. Don't do it. They're married. Stop it. Control yourself.
And David Wood.
Be consistent, that otherwise you're inconsistent. And if you're inconsistent, you're not being honest.